Let's say offline.
Hmm?
Hold on. All right. I think we're going now.
Uh,
Okay, everybody. This is Bronze Boot Camp here. We are here today, Saturday. It is someday in November. I'm not going to take the time to figure it out.
eight.
It's the 8th. All right. Yeah, for those of you not in the know, Bronze Boot Camp is a weekly stream that we do for the T-Force podcast, where we take bronze players and spectate their games and comment on what they can do to improve. Then they can go back and watch the VODs uploaded to YouTube and try to improve. You know, we got 3 more days until the season ends. So, hey, if you're looking to just get that one extra rank or get into Silver 5 here, we got a couple games going here this morning. So join the in-game chat channel T-Force, and we'll try to see if we can get you in a game.
Definitely. And another great way to learn is to check out Trinity Force podcast itself. They just talk about the game, the patches, etc. Keep you up to date on what's viable and how to win, really, like how to improve.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, really informative. Also, you can check out the Oz LOL or the LCS rundown for more information just in general about what's going on in the scenes. So yeah, go check those out at trinityforcepodcast.com. So we're here for our first game of Bronze Boot Camp, and we have some bands coming out. It's good to see a Rammus band, like something more meta
Mm-hmm.
rather
Yeah.
than specific, like anti-bronze.
Yeah. Just wanted to say quick. For those of you who are on Reddit, the podcast now has their own subreddit. It's r/ Trinity Force Podcast, I believe. And they'll
That's
be
awesome.
posting all the other updates there.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they just put that up last week. I've yet to hear back from Pone when we're gonna start doing giveaways, but I'm gonna assume
Yeah,
here within the next month.
probably like season 5 when that starts,
Mm-hmm.
or when season 4 ends, because there's normally a little time in between. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm hoping to do some more like coaching over this between seasons here.
Looking to do what?
So a little bit of coaching between the seasons here.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, if anybody wants me to watch the replays, just send me your like OPGG links, and I'll store the profile.
Awesome. That's all. That's a really great tool. Having somebody watch your replay and just say, "Hey, give me that third-person perspective on like what you did wrong and what you can improve on, what mistakes you're making over and over, and
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do differently."
Yeah, I mean a lot of times it's just mistakes that you don't even catch that you need that extra person to look at like objectively.
Yeah, exactly.
It really like that's what really helped me out last season. Just going back and having myself and other people go back and watch my replays. Okay, let's see.
Definite.
Nasus. Ugh. Uh, it's just an easy like. Hey, if you're looking for an easy champ to carry you out of bronze in the top lane, that would be it.
Yeah. The one thing is, don't like. Haber was telling me this yesterday. Like, you are so aggressive. Nasus is one of those champions you're not aggressive on early.
Yeah.
You just sit there and farm. He's a herbivore. He only eats minions
He's an herbivore until
until late
level.
game.
Well, in lane, he's a herbivore until about level 7 or so. When he gets his when he gets like a first defensive item and he starts getting around like 100 stacks, he can then
Yeah,
start to
once
bully out people in lane.
once you get your, if you're assuming you're gonna stay D, once you get your frozen heart, you're a pretty beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ness is a monster. Um, and he's a really good pick against Mundo, and here's why. Mundo is also a herbivore.
Yep. It's just
And
hay, free
Nasus
time to
scales better.
farm.
Yeah. And Nasus is scaling better, so.
Yep. Um, yeah, I don't like him taking the ignite on Mundo.
Yeah, it's like means he wants to kill Nasus, which is a good thing, but
He's
it's not easy to do,
yeah.
especially when Nasus has teleport.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
just tons of sustain in
right.
lane.
So it looks like our matchups are going to be in the top lane. We're going to have, like we said, Nasus versus Dr. Mundo. That's definitely in Nasus's favor. I mean, again, on any given day, Nasus can lose to a Dr. Mundo. It just Nasus has the advantage. That doesn't mean he's going to win. There's so many factors that go into every game. But
Hmm.
in the bot lane, in the middle lane, we have TF versus
Jace.
Jace, and that's an interesting matchup.
Hmm.
They're both sort of pokey.
Would TP and Ghost work better on Mundo? TP would. I don't know about Ghost. Like it'd work. It's a fine alternative for Mundo, I think.
Yeah, I prefer Flash, but I wouldn't
Hmm.
say like, oh, why'd you go Ghost? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost is fine, but I prefer Flash.
Yeah, against Nasus, I'd say Flash is better than Ghost. Because if you pop that Ghost, he can instantly wither you and just completely counteract it.
Yeah.
So that's a problem there. Hmm.
Yeah, but Flash is what most people take on Mundo. That's yeah. It's a yeah. Flash is what people take. I could, but when I think about it, Ghost doesn't seem like a bad option either.
Hmm.
Um, what else do we have? Then we have Jungle. Ooh, Rengar versus Kha'Zix.
So we will get the hunt if this game
The
goes
hunt
long
is
enough.
on. Yeah. Yep. I think it's when Rengar has 15 and
16.
Kha'Zix. Rengar has 16 and Kha'Zix is level 16.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That way Kha'Zix can get his final evolution.
hmm Um.
It's T-Force Network. Okay.
Oh, r/T Force Network.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in the bot lane, we're gonna have Sona Vayne versus Leona Jinx.
That's a really squishy bot lane.
That really is.
Like if Leona lands her Zenith Blade, they'll probably get a kill. If they like once Flash is blown.
Yeah, they need. Yeah. Um, Sona can do so much. Like level 1, Sona will have, and Vayne will have an advantage just because of Sona's ability to poke so hard
Hmm.
and so unexpectedly.
Yeah. So they
And
really have to abuse that first level.
yes, and then like Jinx has the advantage on Vayne. I don't know. Level 1, Vayne's got her tumble, so
Hmm.
she can stay in range pretty easily. But, um, anyways, Sona Vayne has the advantage level 1, but once, definitely by level 3, if they haven't sustained too much poke, then Leona Jinx will have a really easy time in lane until at least Vayne finishes her Bork.
Hmm.
Because Leona's so aggressive um, and does so much damage, and Jinx does so much damage, and they have the lockdown with Leona EQ and eventually R, and Jinx's root as well. So they can just keep someone in one spot for so long. Where until level 6, their only real CC, hard CC is Vayne's Condemn. If you time it really well, you can condemn Leona away. But
Hmm. It's a difficult one to do. All right. Let's see.
Okay, so I just looked it up. The event begins. The event being the hunt is on begins when Kha'Zix has used all 3 evolution points. So level 16. Rengar has at least 10 stacks on Bone Tooth.
10? Okay.
And all members of both teams are alive.
Uh-huh.
So, we shall see. I've been playing some Rengar jungle recently, and I was copying Dandy's build, because Dandy's a beast. And he goes Madrid's into, what's it called? Moby boots. Madrid's into Moby's into Yumu's, and then you finish your, what's it called? I can't think right now. Madrid's into Moby's, into Yumu's, into Feral Flare, and then you just get tanky. And it's like, you're so mobile when you ult. It's like, you just get onto people, and it's so good. I really want to see this Rengar be successful, but I love watching. Rengar is my favorite champion to play. I'm not that great with him, especially old Rengar when you could triple Q really like.
Oh, that was fun.
I mean, you could still kind of triple Q, but it's not exactly the same. And you could just like get Sword of the Divine.
Yep.
And Infinity Edge, and you could triple Q at 100% plus 100% attack speed, and 100% crit chance, and and it was 250 damage on your crits. Like, well, that's unfortunate for Rengar. Yeah, blue team did a really good job of getting out there and putting that ward down really quickly.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. He's still going to be able to make it back in time.
Oh yeah, definitely. But just not going to have that flash, which is killer. But yeah, he'll heal up and everything.
You can rearrange the order of the champion just by dragging him. You forget to do that?
Of course. Yeah.
Let's see, just click, drag. Yeah, I was looking up some runes on these builds during the loading screen. Most of them seem pretty normal. Jinx is taking attack speed runes in her reds, I think. She has 13.5% attack speed. And only 8.5 AD.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how that'll work out for her.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of diversity in AD carries recently. I think the attack speed can work, especially with people rushing Infinity Edge first. But some people will even rush the, like if they go more AD, they'll rush the static Shiv first.
Yeah. A little tip for Sona, I know they talked about it on the podcast, but before you get to lane, you should charge up your Q by queuing twice, to see you have that power chord, so you can Q power chord them early in the for like level 1 to really chunk them.
Yeah, sounds like a pro tip. That's a good thing to do. Just taking those little advantages can mean such a difference in the end. Because it might mean the difference between a kill and being killed. Or a kill and just getting a flash. That was scary.
Yeah. If they would have landed that, let's see, did Jinx take...
No.
She is not... No, she took Zap. I
Yeah.
don't like Zap level 2.
Yeah. Oh, Kha'Zix's coming top. He's misses the slow, but he does have his red. Oh, Nasus
goes
shoots
the
down,
other
so
way.
he's dead. Oh! Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Disrespect.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of your own health. Like, that's something that just comes with playing more, but just that's something you need to focus on. Like, when you're going in for a gank, just because you're getting a gank doesn't mean you're invincible. Like,
Yeah.
keep track of your own health. Like, I thought Mundo was gonna bait that out and just kind of stay back, but he definitely went in too far. And then Nasus also got away with his ghost, which was really impressive, actually.
Yeah, that was a good play by Nasus.
That was very well played by Nasus, but every good play has a bad play on the other side. I don't know if that's true, but
no, that's not fair.
but I've heard that before as well. But yeah, there was a mistake by Mundo there.
Yeah. Mundo is slightly up in CS though, so like Nasus has been doing well to harass Mundo, but he's been sacrificing not a lot of farm, but some farm for it.
Yeah, and that you don't want to do that. You just want to farm your Q. Like, Nasus scales off of his Q farm, not his like kills.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously he does scale for both, but Q farm is like more important than kills. Not like one Q farm for one kill, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you want to be like setting goals for yourself when you're stacking your queue.
Yeah, definitely. Just like CS.
Like around 10 minutes, you want to have at least like 100, 150.
Yeah, and setting those goals will really help you. It seems like it wouldn't do anything, but just keeping it in mind constantly really does make a difference. Rengar, oh, I'll say afterwards. Okay, so Rengar, you came in and you did your clear on the ward, and they didn't go back. So when you clear the ward with your trinket, they lose vision of you. They can't see from that ward. And since they weren't moving back, you could have just done what you did and then gone in.
Yeah.
On them.
Or just gone in at that point because they were already far ahead. Like
Yeah.
Lane that you could have caught up to them.
It was Crepo who said, like, that's a really good play to do. It's just when you're passing one of their wards, you can sweep it so it loses its vision and then keep going. And if you see them backing off, then you can just turn around and kill the ward. I mean, it gives you plenty of time to get it.
Alright, so... Yeah, Mundo's still up on CS here. So he's almost keeping even with gold.
Yeah, just that kill really separating them. Overall, blue team is pretty far ahead because of mid lane. Jace has double TFCS right now and a kill. And then Vayne also has quite a bit more than Jinx and a kill.
Yep.
So that's something to keep in mind. Like, you're not going to be able to fight. I mean, TF is never really going to be able to fight Jace until he gets fed. But bot lane, like, Jinx is a level behind unless Leona can, until they can get their shutdown. Like, excuse me, if Sona's ult goes down and Jinx has, and if Sona's ult is down and Leona's ult is up, they can keep someone still for long enough to kill them. Like, keeps Vayne CC'd or Sona CC'd or whatever. Or maybe if they poke him down ahead of time, but you can't just win a straight up fight right now. Okay, Rengar level 6 and heading towards mid. Never mind. Oh, he sees the pink ward but doesn't see the pink ward. So
You gonna know he's up. Oh.
that was a silly ult because you already had vision of her and you could have jumped onto her without your ult because you're in the bush.
Yeah, speaking of silly things, that was a silly Mundo TP.
Yeah. If I'm Nasus, shove.
Like you were saying before with ganks, Rengar, you were dead at that point. You needed to just back out.
Yeah. Yeah. Rengar came in, took some tower hits, and then he was too low to do anything. TF came in with not very much mana, and he came in a fight that was already lost.
Oh, Nasus, keep going, man.
So definitely a huge win there for blue team, but
yeah.
Nasus had an opportunity to put down some pain, but Kha'Zix stopped it, I guess. I mean, I think Nasus could have pushed a bit more, but yeah. So this game is now pretty far in blue's favor for relative to how early it is, but it's certainly far from over. You have, like, obviously Vayne's amazing scaling champion, but so is Jinx. Jinx has AoE auto attacks, so from really far, really long range. So like when her Q is upgraded all the way, it's one of the longest ranges in the game, longer than Caitlyn's. So I mean, Jinx is a late game carry. People don't really think of Jinx as a late game carry because she was such an early game bully, especially when she first came out. But oh,
didn't quite get the timer on that. Okay, so they'll be able to back now. Good golden toe.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right now, if you are Leona, you type in Dragon 1035 or Dragon 1030 because you saw them leaving, so you know when it was, but you don't have the official timer. So you need to write the timer. Then every few minutes,
also, yeah,
rewrite it.
This is their chance in bottom lane to kill Vayne because Sona wasn't there.
Yeah.
Anytime like the other person in the bottom lane isn't there and you have that extra person advantage, go ham.
Yeah.
Like you're both at full health. Chances are, like if they're not that far ahead, you can still kill them.
Definitely, and the only they need ward coverage to do that. To be if they want to be 100% sure that she's alone, yeah. And Leona has like so many wards. She could have warded up and then gone in, but. Okay, Jinx has been able to keep the distance the same, so that's good for her. Mid is still staying at about half, which is pretty rough. Oh. Rengar, if you can, you want to use your empowered ability for the stun.
Yeah, no, the stun is really important.
Yeah, or the root, yeah.
And that's just when you're going in, you gotta blow that ult as soon as you start.
Yeah, I think they had Mundo. I think they thought they had Mundo. They were not respecting his ult.
Yeah.
So they were like, we got this. But yeah, that Mundo ult's crazy. It's like Volibear on steroids.
Isn't it like twice the amount of Volibear's passive?
Volibear's passive
60%?
gives you 30% health, and this gives you, right now it's 40%.
Oh, at max rank it's 60 or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I just said yes.
I'm pretty sure it like goes up to 60 or 66.
I imagine you're right. Yeah. It's probably 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, bottom lane, you might as well just be backing now. Vayne has more than enough. She has 2,800 to finish her Bork. Plus,
so
get a Zeal. Wait. 2,900 will get her a Zeal.
Yeah.
I just always like to keep track of like how much gold you have and when you can get your major items.
Yeah. And that's important for back timing.
Yeah.
They should have like Red could have really coordinated that and made something happen, but they didn't. This Mundo's taking over on top now.
Yeah. Like, there's no reason for blue team to keep pushing bot at this point. They're not going to be able to force that second tower without being, you know, putting themselves in a really risky position.
Yeah.
So I mean, go back, get your items, regroup with your team. You'll have Dragon coming up fairly soon, I believe. And you can decide, you know, what kind of to do next.
Yeah. And Red has, I mean, right now, like, Leona should be ulting, and they should be following in, like...
Man.
There's a lot of people going on different people.
Yep. Wow. Yep. They need to focus all their energy onto Vayne. And they ended up Leona ulting onto Sona.
Yeah, and as Leona, you may not want to ult Vayne because, like, oh, she can Q away, but wait until she Qs and then ult. If she doesn't Q, she doesn't have any damage, so who cares if you hold your ult for too long. And then as soon as she Qs, you can ult her.
And Vayne, just go back, man. You got 4k gold, go back.
Yeah, that's too much. Having more than 2,000 is usually too much. 4,000 is ridiculous. She's gonna come back with like a finished Bork and a Yumus.
Just about, yeah. But I mean, like, at the gold you had, Jinx was pretty much at the same level you were. With, like, items bought.
Yeah. The only advantage you had was your levels.
Uh-huh. Which, I mean, you can't discount that. That's a big thing.
Right.
But if you were to spend the gold that you had, and there would have been no comparison.
Okay, she's going for PD, it looks like. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Or PD or static. Static. Okay. Oh my goodness, that Sona damage.
Yeah, man. You're a little bit behind.
Oh, there we go. I was 5 seconds behind. This Mundo. Don't stop. He's going down.
Yeah, he was already dead. You're not going to get anything by going in.
Gorft is a beast right now.
Yeah, he's been able to, you know, stay ahead and farm this whole time.
Yeah.
And he built
77 farm
Heart
Nasus isn't
first.
scared. Nasus?
Yeah. Against Mundo, there's no reason why you can't go Spirit Visage first.
Right.
The Frozen Heart's not helping you out.
Frozen Heart is an awesome item, but that's what you get against AD. If you're not playing against like a heavy AD person, then TF. Then get Spirit Visage. TF hit red carded a minion. He wanted a yellow card and he wanted to hit Vayne, but he red carded and hit a minion.
Oh man.
It's unfortunate. Alright, so now we're looking at a 10k gold lead by blue here. They should be able to make stuff happen like pretty easily. At this point, Nasus is going to sit top if you group probably. So just group and take inhibitor. Like just group and shove mid. Get objectives. That's good. Like getting dragon, that's great. Now make something else happen. Get a tower. Get some picks into towers. Get Baron. Whatever. Like Baron's probably not the best idea at this point, but
yeah,
make group and make objectives happen.
I mean, Vayne would crush it. And they could get it.
Yeah, they could. It's just it'd be a little bit risky. because they're, you know, around 11. I mean, they could certainly do it, but they take a lot of damage doing it. Mundo loves those tower shots right now.
Yeah. You don't even need to take them.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh man.
Yeah, Nasus is just staying top.
Yep.
And that's, like, you're going to lose towers for that. So you have to be, if you're going to let that happen, you need to be doing something. That's good for Vayne. She's taking mid tower. And it looks like on bottom they're going to start cleaning up some kills and taking the tower as well. Like Vayne right now, you're not trading wolves. Don't trade wolves for towers top. Get that tower. Get that mid tower. That's good.
Okay. You know, I don't mind it. Mundo's going haunting guys. When they're this far ahead, yeah, go for it.
I don't ever think I've seen the Mundo work with a haunting guys.
It's not a bad item actually on him. It still
I mean,
gives him health. It gives him magic pen.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
There they go. So they got 2 turrets for 1. That's a, like, as a when you're the team ahead, if you're trading objectives, you need to be getting the better deal. Vayne, too much.
Yeah. I know you're ahead, but you're not that ahead.
Your damage was impressive, but not that impressive that you can turret dive 3 people. That's pretty rough. Alright, so still we have this Jace the whole game able to stay double TF's CS. That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing relatively well with CS this game.
Yeah. Definitely. And Vayne as well is doing really good.
Yeah, it's all about, like, if there's no objectives you can immediately contest, go ahead, shove a wave, come back, see what you can do. Because you want to keep the wave shoving in your favor.
Yeah.
So that way, like, say if you're on mid turret, then you can go rotate up top to get another turret after that.
Oh, wow. That TF's going down. This is like a 3 versus 4, and they're winning it right now. Okay, here comes Vayne. I mean, Jinx. She's going to start cleaning this up. And this is a mistake by Blue. Just getting cocky and able to do it, really. Mundo's still going. Oh my goodness. That's just being too far ahead. And there's a lot of focus going down on the Mundo.
Yeah, they focus a lot onto him.
Yeah, instead of Jace. Jace should have been the target there until Vayne came in. Yeah, so this should be an inhibitor right here.
Yep.
Finish the turret. Finish the turret, please. Ooh.
Are you serious?
Just so far ahead. Just so far ahead. They shouldn't be able to end it yet, but soon. There you go, Jinx. That's a good play. That was good. Just sitting at max range, putting down autos. That's fine. That's so not damage. Oh my goodness. Aww, that's what Jinx says. That's fun.
That's what I would say too there. Oh, I got killed by Sona.
Sona's a beast!
Yeah, man. It's not even kill stealing with Sona.
It's kill stealing for Vayne to take it.
Yeah.
Nicely, I don't know. I mean, well placed.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the right time because you don't have anyone else to help you with it. But
Yeah.
good placement.
Yes. We have, and at this point, what's the difference? Like, but you're gonna see Blue either. They might be staying here. If you want to be like,
Yeah, they could just probably end.
you can probably end. if you wanted to be like, oh, we're gonna be 100% safe, you could go back, heal, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't need to.
Red team's
No,
turret
they really don't.
destroyed.
Oh man.
Shut down. Legendary. Shut down.
Or do they?
They could still turn this around and win.
Yeah. That's Sona. That damage is amazing. I need to learn Sona now. I have a skin for her. I've never played her. I've played her like 3 times.
Oh, yeah? What skin do you
Yeah.
get?
Silent Knight.
Okay, that's a skin.
It is a skin.
I still love Arcade Sona. But yeah,
Yeah.
she puts down tons of poke. It's just that, like, she's really, really squishy.
Yeah.
But I like the rework for her.
Tesla. Yeah. I don't think I've played it yet. Tesla said Jace for Haber. Heart.
Yeah,
Aw.
I accidentally gifted him Jace instead of a skin.
That's so funny.
So